The 2017 Mazda CX-5. We have it for you today on this latest episode of Car Buzz Unboxing Reviews, straight from the 2016 Los Angeles Auto Show. I'm Jay, and right here is, yes, the all-new Mazda CX-5. Well, all new is maybe a little bit of a stretch, even though Mazda is using that phrase. What you need to know first about this 2017 CX-5 is that it's built on an updated version of the same platform that underpins the current CX-5, and that is not at all a bad thing. In fact, I think that's a fantastic thing because, as I said in my previous unboxing review of the current CX-5, it is probably the most fun to drive compact SUV on the market today, and in fact, I think it's my first choice compact crossover that you can buy right now. But let's take a look at this brand new one. Now, this will be arriving in dealerships probably sometime this spring would be my best guess. Again, it's a 2017 model. And wow, just looking at it from every angle, it's stunning. I mean, to me, this looks like a shrunk down version of the brand new CX-9. And that SUV, or rather three-row crossover, is wow, it just takes Mazda to an entirely different level of premium, and the CX-5 here is just going to continue that trend. And now that the CX-5 has been redesigned, it pretty much completes the Mazda crossover lineup, beginning with the subcompact CX-3, also brand new, and then now the CX-5, and finally the CX-9. But just look at its overall dimensions here. I mean, this is beautiful. I really can't find a bad angle. This one is painted Soul Red Crystal. And the body is actually 15.5% stiffer than the previous CX-5. And it also has a lower center of gravity. It's 10 millimeters wider up front and rear. And it just helps to give it a more powerful stance overall. In fact, the A-pillars right next to the windshield, they've been moved slightly forward or repositioned just to, again, to enhance the car's stance and to provide better visibility for the driver. But overall, because this is built on the same but updated platform, the overall exterior dimensions are, like I said, they're roughly the same. So if you were to compare the current CX-5 to this new CX-5, there's not going to be too much of a difference. But let's step inside here. Now, Mazda told us they were aiming for what they said a human-centered ambiance, and the fit and finish here is very high. And the overall styling, once again, it's shared with the CX-9. Now, there's three interior design packages available. You have the pure white leather, which is this one right here, black leather, and then black fabric. So, yeah, just three choices there just to make it really simple for you. Now, stepping into the rear seat here, yeah, you have more of that white leather, which I really like. I think it really contrasts nicely with the black and then the red exterior. Again, if you're looking for a larger crossover, consider the CX-9. Remember, this is still a compact crossover, so rear legroom might be a little tight for taller passengers. But up front is where the biggest changes happen. This is a completely redesigned dash and center console. And it's really hard to believe that this is a Mazda. I mean, look at this. If I were a designer from BMW or even Audi, I would be paying attention here because Mazda, it's going premium, and yet it's still charging affordable prices for its products. And yeah, you still have that Mazda zoom philosophy here, so this new CX-5 is going to be a lot of fun to drive, I promise you. Now, the center console, it was actually raised, and the shift knob is positioned a little higher than it is on the current CX-5. Again, it's just more driver-focused here. Now, this one also features a 10-speaker Bose premium sound system. So, again, as you saw from the exterior badging, this is the all-wheel drive model. Again, front-wheel drive is standard, so this one is fully loaded. But of course, that's what they always show at car shows, especially for the big debut. And the overall controls are very easy to figure out. Again, if you're familiar with the current CX-5 or any other new Mazda product, this is going to be very easy for you. And you can really tell the difference between the outgoing and this new CX-5 in terms of the driver position. Yes, visibility is better. So let's talk engine offerings here. Now, you're still going to be able to get the 2.5 liter four-cylinder with 184 horsepower and 185 pound-feet of torque. That is going to be paired to a 6-speed automatic. So really, the premium engine and transmission, those are still the same. Again, that's a good thing. Now, the 2-liter gasoline engine, which is the base engine in the current CX-5, that still hasn't been confirmed for the U.S. market yet. So that'll be interesting. And the U.S. is also going to be getting a 2.2-liter diesel four-cylinder with 170 horsepower and about 310 pound-feet of torque, also paired to a 6-speed automatic. So you diesel fans, it's coming. Cargo space here, also very similar to the outgoing CX-5. It's a little bit more spacious, but not a whole lot. Again, same platform, so there's only so much they could do with the current dimensions. Notice that large front grille there. I mean, I think that is like the sort of like the centerpiece of the styling. It just makes such a huge statement. I love all that chrome trim around it. I love that sculpted front hood as well. It's just, it really has presence. And when you compare it to some of its competition, again, you have the Ford Escape, Honda CR-V, Toyota RAV4, Hyundai Tucson, Jeep Cherokee, Kia Sportage, and the Subaru Forester. I think this is the best looking compact crossover by far, hands down. I still think the outgoing CX-5 is the best looking one, and this just got even better. So let's talk pricing here. Now, again, this is still brand new. We don't know precise numbers just yet, but the current CX-5 starts at around $22,000 and tops off at around $30,000. We expect those prices to continue more or less to be the same. I really can't imagine Mazda charging more for this, especially considering the competition. It's fierce, and they're all within that about $22,000 to $31,000 range altogether. So what do I like most about this? Well, it's styling inside and out. I'm thrilled that they kept that Skyactiv chassis is what they call it, and they just upgraded everything that we loved about the CX-5 to make it an even better crossover. What don't I like? Well, we still want to know for sure whether or not the 6-speed manual transmission is confirmed for the U.S. market. Now, my best guess is that yes, it will be, but you can never be too so sure these days. But without question, Mazda has built a winner here in the 2017 CX-5. We'll bring you a full review once we're able to get behind the wheel and tell you more details. So until my next review, I'll see you all next time. Thanks again for watching.